like Citrus Heights police and make it so you can't go live or do anything over here. It's insane. I walk by the door and it won't let me go live. So I figured I would go live and let you guys know I was outside the Citrus Heights Police Department. I'm filing a civilian complaint form. Okay. I attempted to fill it out digitally, but instead of allowing them to circle file it or throw it in the garbage, I want to make sure that it is received. It's received by a police officer. So, here it is, folks. Civilian complaint form. Civilian complaint form. People need to understand, again, like I said, there's a way to handle these bureaucratic Nazis, okay? These, I would call them more communists, fascists, whatever the fuck they are. But they're denying me my civil rights, okay? I have the right to peaceful protest, and I'm going to peacefully protest. They arrested me for PC 415, so that's what I'm here for. I'm going to read to you guys what exactly it is that brought me here. So I'm going to state, California Penal Code 415 states that there are 3 ways for you to be charged with PC 415, okay? Disturbing the peace. Disturbing the peace can either occur publicly fighting. It says, unlawfully fighting in a public space. 2, disturbing someone with loud noises, which, I mean, clear as day, that's the whole point of protest, right? Is to bother someone. You want them to feel like they're hurt, you're heard, right? So, 3, using offensive words in public. Now, what do we deem offensive? It's going to vary from person to person. So, when they write words like this, oh, they're offensive words. So I'm calling a pedophile a pedophile. That's obviously going to be offensive to somebody that's a pedophile. If I call him a groomer, it's obviously offensive, right? But what pisses me off is the fact that they use these words to hem me up and to shut me up and to stop my freedoms of speech. So what they've done is they've come up with this bullshit PC 415, disturbing the peace, and they use it as a way to violate your First Amendment speech, right? If they have a situation that they can't handle, or maybe they have nothing to arrest you for because you've committed no crimes, they have the fallback, PC 415, disturbing the peace. And they'll simply say, oh, you're being loud, you're using vulgar, profane language, or you're threatening someone to fight, or otherwise, it's just ridiculous. Using offensive words. What the hell is an offensive word? Can someone tell me what an offensive word is? You calling me a colonizer is offensive to me. So when I'm in public and I got some lefty liberal that's calling me a colonizer, white supremacist, all that shit, does that mean I have grounds to have them arrested for PC 415, disturbing the peace, because I'm pissed? No. The whole point of freedom of speech is that people say things that you don't agree with. The government will protect you. They keep you safe from your protected rights being violated, okay? Speech is not protected that everyone agrees with, right? Speech is protected because it's opinions and stuff that people won't agree with. It's going to be obviously stuff that people find inflammatory, frustrating, infuriating, personal, right? I'm highly bothered by the fact that there's a groomer in our community that's grooming children. It really bothers me. And I don't understand why the man who brandished a weapon at me wasn't arrested, right? So the guy jumps out of a vehicle with a knife, or what appears to be a knife, some kind of a weapon, looks like he's got it in his hand, comes at me like he's got it in his hand, and then they allow that man to arrest me. I'll tell you right now, if I was to walk into a liquor store and I was pretending to brandish a weapon, they would arrest me for armed robbery. They would arrest me for either faking having a weapon, because it's a crime. You're leading someone to believe that you have a weapon. And the whole reason why he used the weapon was to try to scare me. So when he jumped out of his vehicle and intended to brandish a weapon, right, holding it by his side like over here, he scared the people that we were with into not continuing their freedoms, right? And so then he caused a scene, because when he brandished this weapon, The crowd got upset, the people that were there. And thank God there was a good Samaritan there that was able to pull out some mace, because the guy was within like 5 feet of my wife, 3 feet of me, right? I had both hands occupied. I had a megaphone in one hand, I had a phone in the other, recording myself. So I'm just blessed that there was somebody there who had mace, who was able to address this person who is coming to inflict damage on us. And I mean, I don't really give a shit. Like I said, if other people want to run up and try to get crazy, I mean, I'm down to throw hands, like I said. But when you jump out of your car with a knife, it's a little bit different situation, right? I have to be careful. I had a friend recently get stabbed, and the outcome wasn't the best, right? Last thing I need to be is cut up into a bunch of pieces by some psycho leftist on a bunch of psychotropic drugs. These people are on crazy amounts of medication, okay? They're mentally deranged, they're mentally ill, they're incoherent. I mean, the guy looked like he had a glaze over his eyes, like he might have been drunk on some form of drugs. But again, I just want to go live so that I can document that I am here filling out this civilian form. You understand? I am filling out the form to make a complaint against law enforcement for violating my civil rights, because a citizen can't violate your rights. It has to be law enforcement or the government. Okay, I've learned this from my dumbass statement when I told the GOP I was going to sue them for violating my civil rights, blah, blah, blah. That's not the case. You can't sue a citizen for violating your civil rights. It's nonsense, and I sounded stupid. But this case, on the other hand, I'm outside the Citrus Heights Police Department. Let's see. Citrus Heights Police Department, and we're going to file this complaint. I was here earlier, the wait time was too long, and I didn't have time to address all my grievances. I didn't have time to turn it in. I've been outside for almost 30 minutes now. That's what I'm saying. When you tell them that you're here to drop off a complaint form, I mean, they told me someone was walking down here 15 minutes ago. I've already been live for 8 minutes, and I recorded for 15 minutes before, just for my own good. I wanted to make sure that I recorded this so that I had proof that I turned in this form, because the last thing I need is this corrupt police department or bureaucrat throwing away my civilian complaint. It needs to be addressed. And like I said, I'm addressing C. Edwards, badge number 499, and I'm addressing Patrick, badge number 12, Citrus Heights, California, Police Department. Yes, sir.
Hey.
How are you?
Not good, too bad.
So what I really need from you is simply a signature of the person receiving this.
Yep.
And I just want to make sure that it doesn't get circle filed.
Circle filed.
Yeah, garbage.
Oh, I got you.
You know what I'm saying? So if I could, I just went live. I'm recording a little bit, so I have an idea of badge number K. Lewis.
Mm-hmm.
And your badge number is what, sir?
3.
3. Beautiful. Thank you very much, sir.
Yeah, you bet.
And there's just a copy for myself, so I had it.
Here.
It should.
How about we do this? How about I give you that copy? You good with that?
I'm great with that.
And here, just let me make sure I got everything. Oh, does that one have better writing? No.
It might, but it has the stamp on it, like it's been to the lobby already.
Oh no, I was looking at that. Let me see. Oh, okay.
I brought
yeah,
that
I'll
today.
take this.
Okay, and then I'll
Here,
take a copy.
Yeah, I'll give you this.
Beautiful. It was just 2 copies. Yeah, I just made 3 just for my own. I didn't know if I got spilled coffee on them on the way or whatever.
Yeah. Here you go.
Thank you, sir.
All right, man. Here you go.
Appreciate you, sir.
All
Be
right.
safe, okay?
Take it easy.
Thank you.
Bye now.
Thank you.
Hey, Jeff, somebody will probably be reaching out to you. Is your phone number on here? Just want to make sure.
It should be, and if it's not...
Is this your phone number?
That is, sir. Yes, 38099. Yep.
Just want to make sure we got it.
Yep.
Right before. So more likely somebody's going to probably be getting a hold of you. What's a good time to get a hold of you?
Anytime. It's
Anytime?
fine. Anytime is fine. Yeah, I filed a FOIA request too, so I'm like really going into this. I need to make sure we address this, so they can call me or whatever. And
All right.
I'll be responsive.
All right, I appreciate it.
Thank you,
Thanks,
sir.
man.
Be
Have a
safe.
good one.
Thank you. All right. So it's been addressed. Just wanted to get that out there. Keep it short. Turn in the civilian complaint form. Citrus Heights Police Department. It's been addressed. So mark it down. March 30th, 2023. I've turned in my civilian complaint form. And here we go. It's going to start because We can't allow ourselves to be persecuted without fighting, right? All we have is law. If there's no law and order anyway, there is nothing. The Constitution means nothing. If there's no sort of structure for us to rely on, it doesn't matter. So I'm going to log off now. I'm heading home. Appreciate you guys. Just wanted to document the complaint form. So Thursday night, it's in. Have a good night.